Hello?
Hi, I'm Dustin.
And I'm Kaylee.
And today, on the barrel, a mystery. What's that?
Nothing. I'm just so excited.
I can tell. It's Monday. It's the beginning of the week and the beginning of a new life for all of us. When you think about it, because all we have is the future from this moment on. In fact, 2 seconds have already passed.
Well, we also have the past.
Well, not really. It's in the past. But what isn't in the past is whatever Kaylin is going to guess later on. No one knows, not even she. And what she also doesn't know is whether or not you're going to subscribe. If you subscribe, then she'll know for sure. So let's go ahead and pour this bottle, as some people pronounce it as in other parts of the world. Little spray, never hurt anybody.
Oh my god.
Did you get sprayed? All right, so this is it. This is the one that we're all gonna look for later. So. Okay, be sure to take a nap next time. Go ahead and reveal your face or your vision.
We're gonna be waiting a long time if I have to reveal my vision. A teardrop.
Are you okay? Are you just so happy to see me?
Yeah.
Aww. I knew it. Let's see if you can guess.
This is pretty. It's a little honeyed. Kind of looks like honey instead of, it's not as dark as some of the other ones that we've had lately. Who knows if that means anything at all.
I've never known anything.
Smells like honey. Smells like honey and cereal, granola. Like if you had just made a fresh batch of granola with really robust honey in it and like maybe some floral.
I was gonna say some maybe granola with apple slices.
Yeah.
Like green apple slices.
Ooh. I don't know if I can get what kind of apple slices, but definitely, I get it now, but it's more like it's like you took apple slices and dusted them all with like cinnamon and sugar and let them sort of steep, maybe with some honey on top. It smells very sweet. The floral in a sense that like, it's like, you know how like honey can smell like floral? Like
yes.
Wildflower honey or whatever. Like that's the floral I mean. It's not like
kind of just
a bouquet or like potpourri.
It smells like a bowl of granola parfait, like a yogurt parfait almost.
It's nice.
Do you want to taste it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Let's do that.
Wow. That's really nice. It is sweet, but it's not as sweet as the nose smelled. It's still very granola-y. Not just cinnamon, but maybe like a peppercorn or something.
Yeah, there's something like tangy now left in my mouth after that. Like it almost has a little bit of a peach flavor, but it's...
If anything, I would say like more apricot-y to me. Like a little bit more like dried fruity, like kind of a muted...
Maybe a mango even or something?
That sweetness really comes through now. Like I'm getting it on the second sip. It's very chewy. Like it's like, think of a granola bar, like a chewy granola bar, but it's very just like chewy in the mouth too.
Yeah, I like that.
There's like a char. There's like the more I like taste it each time, I get a little bit more each time. Like the front end, there's a little bit of a char before the honey sweetness sort of takes over.
Yeah, it's like a really nice handoff. It's not like jumping around necessarily places. It sort of starts in one spot, which for me is fruity sweetness, floral, and then it just sort of is like, here, have a little bit of granola and maybe a tiny, chocolate chip in there.
Yeah, it's tasting a little malty. God, it's hard. Well, first let me get to like the proof. I'm gonna guess like 46%. I was leaning American single malt, just insofar as like it tastes like pretty charry to me. Like, and I know that Scotch is usually aged in charred American oak, or at least American oak barrels, not necessarily charred.
Yeah, I think usually like ex-bourbon specifically, but
Yeah, but this tastes like a little bit sweeter and warmer than I feel like I normally get with single malt Scotch. This tastes more like American single malt, or it also tastes really like honeyed sweet, which I sometimes get from the Japanese whiskeys. Now I'm leaning more that direction. I'm just gonna go for it because then we can talk about it. I'm gonna guess the...
Oh, you're just guessing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna guess.
Okay.
I am gonna guess. I don't remember what else about it, but it's like that Suntory AO or something like that. AO?
Sure.
Ow? Is it literally like
Ow, I
pronounced
think,
Ow?
yeah. Pretty sure, yeah.
I think you did that one before me, before I was on this channel with
Yep.
you. But we've never done it, so maybe you're trying to mystify me. I don't know. I'm gonna guess that, but I'm gonna reserve that I think that it's also very possible it's an American single malt and I've just misguessed.
Okay.
That's what I'm going for.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Banging on the barrel. Oh god. It's an American single malt, so it's my second guess. Wow, great. Oh, now that I'm reading it, this is familiar.
I was just rooting for you in
Oh
my
my
head
God.
and in my heart.
So this Cask Exploration Westland Beer Cask Finish American Single Malt Whiskey. This, Dustin, you got like, I don't know, a couple months back, and when it arrived, I remember we tried it together. We tried this and we also tried it side by side with like the Beer Barrel Rye that I really like.
Yep.
Because you got this knowing that someday that Beer Barrel Rye is gonna run out. I'm gonna need something to swap with it. It was so good at the time, we tried just a tiny bit of it. And now that I'm seeing this bottle, I'm like, yep, this is correct.
Gosh,
It's it's so hard. It's so hard to
You were
scratch
on the
your
right
brain.
track, and I almost,
I know.
I thought you were gonna get it, honestly.
Because I really thought you were going to try to throw me a curveball with a Japanese one or something today.
I don't know how to
we
throw
haven't really.
curveballs. I just do fastballs.
Shut up. Well, anyway, I did say it was malty,
You did.
and 46%.
That's right.
Right on the nose.
Right on the nose.
Come
That's
on.
pretty cool. And it is really good. And now that I'm reading it, there is a yeasty beer finish there. Were you holding back on saying that
Well, yeah.
because you didn't want to
No.
give it away?
Yeah, I mean, it is beery.
But way sweeter than I remember it being.
I got a lot of apple this time, which is interesting. I didn't really get
Yeah.
that last time, but I mean, I don't know. I guess if you've never had, well, even if you've had beer cask finished whiskeys before, like I feel like this is pretty clearly a beer cask finish, which is great because that's what it, is advertised.
Anyway, I'm just gonna read this really quick.
Yeah.
The Pacific Northwest has long been home to pioneering brewers and an enthusiastic craft beer culture. For many years, Westland has exchanged casks with renowned regional breweries to explore the impact of beer cask finishing on flavor. Westland's beer cask finish captures a unique facet of Pacific Northwest cultural terroir. Not terrier.
Terroir. What is that?
Terroir.
Terroir.
I mean, I can guess what it means, but and expresses a deep sense of place.
Oh, maybe that means place.
Usually, T-E-R-R is like earth, like ground, like whatever. Non-chill filtered, batch number 2, no color added. That's
Absolutely, that's what you love to hear.
it. Westland is in Burlington, Washington. I am sad that I didn't just stay with my first guess. So that's the moral of this story: is don't second guess yourself. Only first guess yourself.
Right. Always first guess yourself. And
try a beer cask finish whiskey if you haven't yet. Try this one, try other ones. If you try one that you like that we haven't talked about, tell us.
branch out. Put your branches out into different types, you know?
Don't tell people to do things with their branches. Tune in next time when Dustin shows you how to hit a 400-yard drive.
Like golfing?
Yep, 400 yards. He's
400 yards.
Yeah, you've been practicing it with a good wind help.
Like yards?